All right, we're back with Mr. Lacey. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the technical issues facing the program. Anything you'd like to talk about, David?
Well, we've mentioned before that if there was ever going to be any contamination get out of the mountains of Nye County residents, we had expected it was going to be from the water issue, but even then that's pretty remote. And I guess some of the people who are trying to fight against Yucca Mountain kind of raise up a lot of what sound like valid technical issues, when in reality there's, chicken little sky falling types of things that are, I think, intended to try and work on the general public that's not informed about the details.
Any specific issues you think of?
Well,
let me tell you one thing we always used to say was our seismologist didn't think we had a seismology problem. It was our hydrologist. And our hydrologist didn't think we had a hydrology problem. It was our seismologist. So, and that's the technical people on the project. There are a lot of issues raised. Volcanism is one, seismicity is one. Is there more groundwater travel time is another one. And if you look at the Yucca Mountain documents, I think we've addressed them.
You have to be fairly technically involved with it to look at a lot of these issues in detail. Like to say that the hydrologist is not a stupid person. In many cases, they have PhDs in their field, yet they're concerned about the seismicity issues because people raise issues about earthquakes. These are some people who are, I should say, knowledgeable about various technical issues. They're concerned about volcanoes and earthquakes and how they might. And the experts on the project and at the National Labs were concerned about that also. They wanted detailed studies. Nye County was unable to get into every one of those detailed issues, but the ones that concerned us, and we went out and hired experts to look at, what we realized is that in every situation we have looked at, DOE was ultra conservative in their analysis.
But you did, when the license application, in order to get standing in the hearing for the license application, you had to file contentions, and Nye County did file contentions.
We filed 7 contentions. Our contentions were not saying that the Yucca Mountain project was not safe, as much as it was saying that we had looked at a lot of these issues and felt like there might be a better way to do it. Slight minor changes to the design that might help with some of the concerns that people have. The issues in regards to the design of the repository, for instance, did not truly take into effect some of the issues involving, let me rephrase that. Get any material out of the canisters. Canisters first have to corrode. Then you have to get failure of the canister, which is very difficult to do when you look at the several inch thick stainless steel alloys that are building the canisters. So it's not something that's going to be quick and easy to get through to begin with. And to get there, you have to have very specific conditions in the repository to even have any corrosion at all. The primary one is moisture. You don't get corrosion or you don't get any movement of the materials out of the canisters if you don't have water. The canisters themselves are hot because they generate heat. So, one of the things, we didn't feel like the DOE took full credit for some of the situation that occurred in the tunnels with the heat generation and the fact that it actually moves the water to the end. Any water that's there doesn't stay where the hot canisters are. It moves to the cold ends of the tunnel.
Exactly.
And so those are the types of things that we looked at.
Adding additional studies to confirm the performance of the repository was a big part of your contention.
That's correct. And we felt like the things were actually safer than in many cases they were suggested to be.
guess let me ask you, if I've not asked you a question you want to talk about.
Well, when I say about the safety of the repository, one of our main concerns is to make sure that the people in Nye County are safe. The amount of radiation that would ever leave that repository is so low and so far in the future that realistically the types of things that would truly impact the people of Nye County would be construction accidents, highway wrecks, those types of things from the and so if we were too conservative with the seismic design issues, for instance, then it causes them to build the facilities with a lot more concrete, a lot more steel, a lot more things than are needed, that means thousands more trucks on the highway. So from a risk perspective, we'll have more people killed from car wrecks on the highways than we'd ever have from radiation activities on site.
Tell us about Nye County's plans for the research park at the Gate 510.
Well, the design and construction of the facility out there would be done by DOE or a major subcontractor hired by them. However, you always hear about the multiplier effect from doing this job. And if they were going to build a Yucca Mountain repository, it's going to require specific types of steel, rebar, steel mesh for the tunnels, cement, rail car maintenance, canister construction, transportation cask and cleaning. There's a lot of spin-off types of businesses that need a place to operate. So one of the things that Nye County did was get a 3x3 square mile area at the very front of it identified for disposal from BLM land. It's the area around Lathrop Wells. And we felt like that 5,000 plus or minus acres would be a great spot for a big commercial park that could support these extra spin-off businesses. So, of course, anytime you build that type of thing, there's things in transportation, utilities, just a simple part of it. There's nothing simple about getting land from BLM. So, just getting the land into private hands so that it could be utilized by this type of project would not be a simple or easy process.
And there's jobs for Nye County that we're looking at. It's the multiplier effect, as you said. Well, where I'm leading is the net benefit. Maybe this is something I should be asking the county commissioners. Seems positive for Nye County.
Well, definitely positive. Not only are there a lot of jobs, but there are a lot of good jobs. These are the types of jobs that would, in today's pay scale, would be $80,000 to $100,000 a year type jobs, even for the blue collar stuff. Plus a lot of scientists and engineers and other type of educated people that would provide benefits to the community to have these well-paying jobs here. We would have the school district by having more educated people here in the community. That's the type of people that are involved in the school district and help the schools and just help all of us here.
I think that about wraps it up, unless you have something you'd like to say.
No.
Thank you, Bill. I appreciate the time and talking with us about that.
Thank you.